Good afternoon, all of you. In today's lecture, we are going to study the law of mass action. We are going to derive the law of mass action, that is thermodynamic derivation of law of mass action. Thermodynamic derivation of law of mass action. Thermodynamic derivation of law of mass action. The law of mass action states that the rate of a chemical reaction is directly proportional to the product of concentration of the reactant at that moment. The law of mass action states that the rate of a chemical reaction is directly proportional to the product of concentration of the reactant at that moment. Consider a gaseous reaction in which A combines with B gives rise to C plus D. So this is one of the gaseous reaction in which the reactant A combines with reactant B, which gives the product C and D. And this C and D recombine to give the original reactant A and B. So this is the reversible reaction. And after some time, this reaction is at equilibrium state. And we see PA, the equilibrium pressure of A reacting substance. PB is the equilibrium pressure of B reactant substance. PC is the equilibrium pressure of C. PD is the equilibrium pressure of D. Means PA, PB, PC and PD are the equilibrium pressure of the reacting species A, B, C and D respectively. And if this reaction is at equilibrium state, then equilibrium constant Kp is equal to Pc multiplied by Pd divided by Pa multiplied by Pb. So we see here the product of the equilibrium pressure of the product divided by the product of equilibrium pressure of the reactant is equal to Kp, and this Kp is known as equilibrium constant. Kp is the equilibrium constant. And this is the mathematical equation of the law of mass action. Okay. And suppose these reacting species A, B, C and D are exist in the solution form, then this equilibrium constant is denoted by, Kp is denoted by the Kc, and that is equal to CCC multiplied by CD divided by Ca multiplied by Cb. Whereas Cc means the concentration of the C product, Cd means the concentration of the D product, Ca means the concentration of A reactant, and Cb is nothing but the concentration of P. So this ratio is nothing but the equilibrium constant Kc. So this equation is in this form when the reacting species are in the form of solution. And both the equations are known as, are known to be as the mathematical equation of the law of mass action. And this mathematical equation we are going to derive on the basis of thermodynamic point of view. So this article is thermodynamic derivation of law of mass action. Okay. So now I am going to derive the law of mass action on the basis of thermodynamic point of view. Okay. So we are going to derive this equation. Now we see here this law of mass action can be derived on the basis of one-top equilibrium box. So look at this diagram. So these are the two one-top equilibrium boxes or the vessels of different volumes. As shown in the figure. So this is the first one-top equilibrium box and this is the second one-top equilibrium box. The volume of both the one-top equilibrium box should be very large so that small quantity of the reacting species are withdrawn from 1 to second or second to 1. Then there is no change in the chemical composition of the reacting species. It is because of the volume of both the one-top equilibrium box should be very large. That's why even if you remove small quantity of the species, reacting species from the reacting mixture, then there should not be change in the chemical composition. Okay. Now we see here the first one. We see here this is the dotted line. Here dotted line, dotted line, dotted line. Here also the dotted line. Means both the one-top of equilibrium boxes are provided with semi-permeable membrane. Means this one is the semi-permeable membrane. This one is the semi-permeable membrane. This one is the semi-permeable membrane. This one means dotted line represent the semi-permeable. Means in other words we can say that both the one-top equilibrium boxes are provided with semi-permeable membrane through which only one reacting species can be introduced or removed from that one-top equilibrium box. Means we see here this is the semi-permeable membrane through which small quantity of A can be removed and this quantity can be introduced in second through this semi-permeable membrane. Through this semi-permeable membrane, 1 mole of C can be removed and get introduced here. All of it you. So here, what I am going to say here, these two one-top equilibrium boxes are provided with semi-permeable membrane, through which small quantity of reacting species get removed or withdrawn. That is only one reacting species. Means through this only A, through this semi-permeable only B can be introduced or removed. Through this only one C can be removed or introduced. Only one, so on. In the second one-top equilibrium box also. All of clear? Next point is that these one-top equilibrium boxes are at constant temperature, under which the equilibrium between the reaction can be attained in both the one-top equilibrium boxes. And the last point is that these two one-top equilibrium boxes are providing with catalyst, due to which the equilibrium remains as it is in between the reacting species. So this is about the one-top equilibrium box. Now we see here in both these one-top equilibrium boxes, the same gaseous reaction takes place. A reacting substance get combined with B so as to give C and D. So this is one of the equilibrium reaction. And here PA, PB, PC and PD are known as equilibrium pressures of the substance A, B, C and D in first one-top equilibrium box. In the second one-top equilibrium box, the same reaction will be there. A, B, C and D. Okay. And this one is the equilibrium reaction also. But we see here PA dash. Here PA is the equilibrium pressure. Here PA dash, PB dash, PC dash, PD dash are the equilibrium pressures of the reacting species A, B, C and D. All of clear? म्हणजे या ठिकाणी A चा इक्विलिब्रियम प्रेशर P आहे, पण इथं मात्र PA डॅश, इथं PB आहे, इथं PB डॅश, PC आहे, इथं PC डॅश, PB डॅश, PD डॅश, so all of clear? Now we see here the free energy change of the substance is given by the equation, general equation delta G is equal to RT log of P2 divided by P1. whereas delta G is the change in free energy, R is the Guyatt constant, T is the temperature, P2 is the final pressure, P1 is the initial pressure. So change in free energy of the substance is given by this equation. This equation can be derived in previous lecture, that is the variation of G with pressure at constant temperature. This is the equation. Delta G is equal to 2.303 RT log of P2 divided by P1. Here to the base 10 and to the base E, RT log of P2 divided by P1 to the base E. So this is the equation, general equation. That is the change in the free energy, that is Gibbs free energy of the reacting species is given by the equation. And here P2 means final pressure, P1 means initial pressure. Okay. Now we see here, we are going to derive the law of mass action on the basis of thermodynamic point of view with the one top equilibrium box. Okay. So for this, we can carry out, we can consider the isothermal and reversible process in these two one top equilibrium box. So first we see here one mole. So first point, 1 mole of A, 1 mole of A get removed through this semi-permeable membrane and introduced in the second one top equilibrium box through this semi-permeable membrane. म्हणजे 1 मोल जो ए रिएक्टिंग सब्सटन्स आहे ते या सेमीपरमेबलच्या मार्फत रिमूव्ह करायचं फर्स्ट मधून आणि तो सेकंड मध्ये या सेमीपरमेबलच्या मार्फत तो इंट्रोड्यूस करायचा. ओके. And because of that, there is change in free energy of the substance A, reacting species A. And so change in free energy of A is given by this equation delta GA, that is change in free energy of the species A. Why? It is because of 1 mole of A transformed from first to second. म्हणजे 1 मोल फर्स्ट मधून सेकंड मध्ये गेल्यामुळे Aच फक्त फ्री एनर्जी काय होतं चेंज होतो या सबस्टन्सचा. लक्षात येते. मग डेल्टा जी ए या इक्वेशन नुसार RT log of final pressure P2. Here what is the final pressure? PA dash. सेकंड वन टॉप इक्विलिब्रियम बॉक्स मध्ये येतो ना. मग कोणतं प्रेशर आहे? PA dash. इनिशियल प्रेशर PA. So log of PA dash divided by PA. Next, 1 mole of B. At the same time, 1 mole of B get removed through this semi-permeable membrane from first one top equilibrium box and introduced in second one top equilibrium box through this semi-permeable membrane. म्हणजे 1 मोल ज्यावेळेला A ट्रान्सफर होतो ना त्याच वेळेला B देखील 1 मोल या सेमी-परमेबल मेम्ब्रेनच्या मार्फत फर्स्ट मधून सेकंड मध्ये जाईल. And what is the change in free energy? That is delta GB. Delta GB is equal to RT log of final pressure, that is PB dash. Final pressure PB dash. Initial pressure PB. Okay. So this is the change. Now we see here when 1 mole of A and B get transformed from first to second at the same time, that is simultaneously. 1 mole of C and D from second to first get transfer. Means म्हणजे या सेमीपरमेबलच्या बाबतीत 1 मोल C and 1 मोल D रिमूव्ह होईल आणि तो याच्या मार्फत इंट्रोड्यूस होईल. सो देयर इज चेंज इन फ्री एनर्जी ऑफ C सबस्टन्स. पण इथे काय होतंय सेकंड टू फर्स्ट. सो डेल्टा G इज इक्वल टू RT लॉग ऑफ आता सेकंड मधून तो ट्रान्सफर होते. मग इनिशियल प्रेशर हे आहे, फायनल प्रेशर PC आहे. सो लॉग ऑफ फायनल प्रेशर PC divided by PC dash. Similarly, change in free energy of GC is equal to RT log of 1 mole of D get transferred from second to first. So log of final pressure PD divided by PD dash. So these are the 4 equations. म्हणजे 1 mole फर्स्ट मधून A आणि B फर्स्ट मधून सेकंड मध्ये गेले. त्याच वेळेला 1 मोल C आणि D सेकंड मधून फर्स्ट मध्ये आले. मग ते ही इक्वेशन आहे आणि हे या इक्वेशन वरून लिहायचं log of final pressure divided by initial pressure. All of clear? Then total free energy is denoted by the letter delta G, and that is equal to total free energy of this gaseous reaction. That is, delta G is equal to algebraic sum of delta GA plus delta GB plus delta GC plus delta GD. Algebraic sum of all this equation. And therefore, delta G is equal to, now we can substitute all these values. RT log of PA dash divided by PA plus RT log of PB dash divided by PB. Next, plus delta GC. Delta GC, that is equal to RT log of PC divided by PC dash. Next, RT log of PD divided by PD dash. Here's an equation. Okay. Now we see here, when 1 mole of A and B get transferred from first to second, at the same simultaneously 1 mole of C and D get transferred from second to first one topic. But there is no change in equilibrium in between the reacting spaces. That is, the reactions which can be takes place in both the one top equilibrium ball are at equilibrium state. So change in free energy of the reaction which are at equilibrium. So at equilibrium, what is the change in free energy? 0. What is the change in free energy of Helmholtz free? Delta A, 0. Del entropy also 0. So this value delta G is equal to 0. All of clear? Now we see here, this RT, we can take common factor from each term and we can transfer to the right hand side. Means 0 divided by RT. म्हणजे RT काय करायचं, कॉमन घ्यायचं, कॉमन काढायचं आणि ते राईट हँड साइडला ट्रान्सफर करायचं. म्हणजे 0 डिवाइडेड बाय RT. मग काय येणार? 0 येणार. मीन्स RT गेट कॅन्सल आउट. RT गेट कॅन्सल आउट. All of clear? And then we can transfer these two terms on the right hand side. So this equation becomes log of PA dash divided by PA plus log of PB dash divided by PB is equal to हे log PC divided by PC dash right hand side ला ट्रान्सफर करायचं प्लस log of PD divided by right hand side ला ट्रान्सफर म्हणजे मायनस होणार. मग आता पहा समजा असं असेल मायनस लॉग ऑफ x डिवाइडेड बाय y असं असेल मायनस, तर पुन्हा ते प्लस कसं होतं, हे y वरती जातं आणि x खाली येतं म्हणजे लॉग ऑफ y डिवाइडेड बाय x. मग हे जेव्हा मायनस लॉग pc डिवाइडेड बाय pc डॅश होईल त्यावेळेला लॉग ऑफ हे मायनस होणार, मग राईट हँड साइडला गेल्यानंतर मग हे pc डॅश वरती येणार, pc डॅश डिवाइडेड बाय pc. हे लक्षात येते का? पहा, ही मॅथमॅटिकल टर्म आहे. म्हणजे बुक मध्ये डायरेक्ट दिलेलं आहे. हे आरटी कॅन्सल होणं, हे लॉग जे आहे ह्या लॉग टर्म्स राईट हँड साइडला घेतले, हा निगेटिव्ह आहे आणि त्या पुन्हा पॉझिटिव्ह म्हणून लिहिलेले आहेत. मग पॉझिटिव्ह का लिहित असताना पीसी डॅश वरती येतं आणि पीसी खाली येतं. पुन्हा हे काय होणार, इकडे मायनस लॉग पीडी आणि मग हे वरती जाणार म्हणजे प्लस लॉग ऑफ पीडी डॅश डिवाइडेड बाय पीडी. Okay, now we see here, this is the plus sign here. So log of PA dash multiplied by PB dash divided by PA multiplied by PB is equal to log of PC dash multiplied by PD dash divided by PC multiplied by PD. इथं लॉगरिथमचा रूल वापरला पहा. म्हणजे लॉग x प्लस लॉग y असेल तर काय होतं, लॉग xy. मग इथं प्लस साइन आहे ना, मग ह्या दोन टर्म मध्ये मल्टिप्लिकेशन येणार. त्याचप्रमाणे इथं प्लस साइन आहे ना राईट हँड साइडला, हे मल्टिप्लिकेशन आहे की लॉगरिथमची रूल आहे. नाउ वी सी हियर दिस लॉग गेट कॅन्सल आउट. म्हणजे हे लॉग काय होणार, कॅन्सल होणार. Now we see here next equation, PA dash multiplied by PB dash is equal PA dash divided multiplied by PB dash divided by PA multiplied by PB is equal to PC dash multiplied by PD dash divided by PC multiplied by PD. इथे log काय होणार, कॅन्सल होणार. नाउ वी कॅन ट्रान्सफर PA multiplied by PB dash ऑन राईट हँड साइड. म्हणजे ही टर्म राईट हँड साइडला घ्या आणि त्याच वेळी PC आणि PD इकडे घ्या. मग इक्वेशन काय होणार, PC multiplied by PD divided by PA multiplied by PB. हे मी इकडे घेतलं आणि डिवाइडेड बाय, आणि मग आता हे PA dash PB राईट हँड साइड, PC dash multiplied by PD dash divided by PA dash multiplied by PB dash. So we see here the product of equilibrium pressure of the product divided by product of equilibrium pressure of the reactant, and that is equal to again the product of equilibrium pressure of this product divided by product of equilibrium pressure of the reactant. So these two terms are constant, and that is equal to Kp equilibrium constant, and this is the law of mass action, the mathematical equation of law of mass action. So in this way we can prove the law of mass action on the basis of thermodynamic point of view, and this article is known as thermodynamic derivation of law of mass action. Okay, so if the reaction species are in the form of gases, then we can consider the pressure, and if the reaction species are in the form of solution, what is the equation? Kc is equal to Cc Cd multiplied by Cd divided by Ca multiplied by Cb. So this is the mathematical equation of law of mass action. All of clear? म्हणजे काय पहा, लॉ ऑफ मास ऍक्शन प्रूव्ह करण्यासाठी वन टॉप इक्विलिब्रियम बॉक्सचा, वन टॉप इक्विलिब्रियम बॉक्स म्हणजे काय, हायपोथेटिकल आहे. म्हणजे वन टॉप या सायंटिस्टनी हे इक्वेशन डिराइव्ह केलेलं आहे, आणि त्यानं त्यावेळेला काय कन्सिडर केलं तर हे दोन वन टॉप इक्विलिब्रियम बॉक्स, आणि ह्या ठिकाणी हे सेमी परमेबल मेम्ब्रेन्स आहेत, लक्षात घ्या, आणि या दोन रिएक्शन या ठिकाणी होतात, आणि व्हॉल्यूम याचं जास्त आहे, खूप आहे. त्यामुळं स्मॉल क्वांटिटी म्हणजे 1 मोलच आपण एकामधून दुसरीकडे ट्रान्सफर करतो ना, सेकंड मधून पण फर्स्ट मध्ये घेतो. त्यामुळं ह्यांचं जे कॉम्पोजिशन आहे हे बदलत नाही, आणि ह्या सेमी परमेबल मधून फक्त हेच ट्रान्सफर करू शकतो इथं, आणि इथूनच तो येऊ शकतो. इथून सी रिमूव्ह केला आणि इथं आला, येतं लक्षात असं. आणि ह्या दोन्ही रिएक्शन सेम रिएक्शन होतात, पण प्रेशर इथं कोणतं आहे, PA इक्विलिब्रियम प्रेशर PA PB PC PD. या ठिकाणी PA डॅश PB डॅश PC डॅश PD डॅश इक्विलिब्रियम प्रेशर ऑफ रिएक्टिंग स्पेसिस इन सेकंड वन टॉप इक्विलिब्रियम बॉक्स. मग त्याच्यानंतर हे जनरल इक्वेशन आहे, डेल्टा G इज इक्वल टू RT log of P2 upon P1. मग 1 मोल ऑफ A आणि B इकडून इकडे गेल्यानंतर चेंज इन फ्री एनर्जी ह्या इक्वेशनने मिळणार. त्याच वेळी C आणि D सेकंड मधून फर्स्ट मध्ये आल्यानंतर हे इक्वेशन मिळणार. मग टोटल फ्री एनर्जी यांची बेरीज घ्यायची, बरोबर आहे. मग पहा की इकडून इकडे म्हणजे फर्स्ट मधून सेकंड, सेकंड मधून फर्स्ट गेले तर इक्विलिब्रियम डिस्टर्ब होते का नाही, म्हणजे टोटल फ्री एनर्जी चेंज किती असते, 0 असते. मग RT कॉमन घ्या, RT कॅन्सल होईल, आणि पुन्हा मग हे अशा पद्धतीने काय करा, आता मी एक्सप्लेन केलेलं आहे आणि हे सिम्प्लिफाय केलं, मग हे फायनल इक्वेशन मिळतं, आणि यालाच म्हटलं जातं द लॉ ऑफ मॅथमॅटिकल इक्वेशन ऑफ लॉ ऑफ मास ऍक्शन. आणि मग हे लॉ ऑफ मास ऍक्शन या वन टॉप थर्मोडायनामिक पॉइंट ऑफ म्हणून याला म्हणतात की थर्मोडायनामिक डेरिव्हेशन ऑफ लॉ ऑफ मास ऍक्शन. ओके, I will continue in next lecture.